Il microfono era una tacca troppo alta. Il telefono metti lo tengo. Bene. Oggi non ho le cuffie. Che si sono rotte. Però il 3 tornano. Tanto continuiamo. Sai quelle vecchie si sentono nel microfono? Sono qua sulla scrivania quelle vecchie. Perché sono sulla scrivania? E io non ve lo dico. Semplicemente non voglio che tocchino le mie orecchie. E non perché si sentono male. La fuck. Come si correva in questo videogioco? Così. Devo mettere. Aspetta un attimo, Sicurezza per le mie orecchie. Cuffie vecchie. Fermo. Già ho visto un problema. Ah. No, questo è bello, deve essere giusto per anche qui. Mi collegato wave 3. Ok, ora il gioco si sente. Non è vero, perché non è vero? Io questa grandissima menzogna. E si sono rimesse le cuffie. Non clicca. Ah, ok, ora si sente. Le bastarde. Tanto c'ho il volume alto. Ma se abbasso il volume. Ma lo abbasso sempre a me, anche con queste. Perché vedo che l'audio voi lo sentite sempre. No, un po' si abbassa anche a voi. Non tocca più il giallo. Non so quanto ce l'ho in questo momento perché l'indicatore di Windows dice sempre 100, però. Mezzo e così deve andare bene. Però dicevo l'altra volta, mica ero qua. La parte l'avevo finita. L'ha raccontata finita almeno. Sono fatto due scattini incredibili. E l'avrà raccontata finita, sì. Io l'altra volta ho chiuso davanti alla porta di Hela. Sì, questo è il lato giusto. Devo tornare indietro, quindi. Che cazzo? E sembrava che avesse sbattuto contro. Non è di qua all'indietro? No, qui dove ho combattuto. Boss. Non mi ricordo. Pare di sì, però. Quindi il indietro è di là. Proviamolo. Come il sacrificio ecco lo concentri. Ma effetti, se le porte sono aperte. Posso ritornare indietro. Vero. Vedi qua, ok. Perché già non si può andare.
Have you ever died before? It's a serious question. When the illusion of self is shattered, you simply cease to be. Though it may not seem that way to others, you know when it is true.
Ok, questo progetto mi ricordo, siamo all'inizio, ok.
A stranger.
Quindi mi ha rollbackato un po' il personaggio e basta.
An imposter. And nothing is the same ever again.
Qui c'è la porta per Hela adesso. Dovrebbe dirmi, ora puoi aprire la porta.
And she will do so again.
With the mark of Alraven and the mark of Surt, you may cross the bridge over the river of knives to Helheim.
Esattamente quello che ho detto io l'altra volta. Lo vedi, eh? Sì. Mi sono preso sempre con la F e con la S, no? Vabbè. Era X, Y, A. Era la A. È troppo tardi, troppo tardi, troppo tardi, non vedo un cazzo, bella sta porta, oh. Non c'è energia, come Monster Co. Funzionava così, in realtà si vedeva dietro la porta senza essere nell'armadio, però... Io bevo mentre Senua vede le cose.
Truth? Anyone?
There is no one here but me.
Not you.
Did you think that I would let you go? That you lost me
Toio che
back in the
vocione.
wilds? I will never let you go. You can't get rid of me. I am your shadow.
No, basta il volume.
Watching when you draw your last dying gasp.
I'm not ready to die.
You will be when you see what they did to your dear beloved. In this waking
Sta ruttando, ragazzi.
where all dreams
Vai.
come
Vai.
true, you searched for control, a way to pull through. When you were in love, you left him in tears to smother your furies and banish your fears. But in darkness they came, through stormy black seas they raided these shores. Do you still hear his screams? And now that you're home, he's so far away. They've taken his soul. To these gods you cannot pray. They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart. Through his darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart. You fought for love unspoilt by your darkness within. You fought for your dreams. Now there's no way to win.
La schiena spellata in quella maniera mi ricorda Wolfenstein.
Lies the seat of his soul. So you must carry his vessel to bring him back home.
No!
They can break you, but not your promise. Even death won't keep you apart.
Ancora.
Through this darkness you will find him. In your sword still beats a heart.
Era una risata. Ah ah.
The darkness touched you. Everyone could see it in the hollows of your eyes. A gaze averted from life. You ran from it but brought it nearer. Led it to him. An endless suffering worse than death. And you wanted to surrender. Abandon and to find peace with the gods. No. The darkness won't allow it. So you will walk into the lair of the beast. Look it in the eye, and you will go to war. This is your mission. This is your quest. There is nothing else left.
Oh, però il ponte c'era dietro la porta. Il ponte dei coltelli, no? Ma perché siamo... Ricordi i tasti, è un problema. È andato qualcuno dietro? Dove è il mare? Come mi paravo? Così. Piccolo pesante. Così. Affanculo.
The gods made you a warrior for a reason. It's your calling.
Faccia di merda. Siete due, dai. Cornuto. Poi.
End it. End it. No, it's nearly the end.
Affanculo. Sto fermo.
Why suffer the past when there is a new road ahead? The only one that makes any sense.
Yeah. Stanco già, eh? C'è di merda. C'è di
Remember your training.
è un muro. Oh no. Lo scudo.
Slow.
No, questo mi guarda questo. Una volta non l'avevo. Ci ho messo 6 anni a ucciderlo. Ah. È comparso subito proprio. Manco a terra è arrivato. Hela. Guarda che bombo posso correre però. Devo come questo Helheim. Fatto Cosa dici? Ma ci passi, non aprila di più, ci passi, ci passi.
Darkness
Non aprila
brings
di più.
another challenge.
Porco, vedi, vedi? Porca bestia. È grosso, Chiuso la porta, bello, educato. Anziché Senua, ci incula, Senua. Porca bestia, Senua. Ah, pianto. Ci piglia una volta. Mi distrugge. Ehi, la B fa qualcosa. Che ne frega un cazzo che fa B. Un po' di solletico giusto un pelo. Ride un attimo. Mi distrugge un colpo solo proprio. Un attimo. Ehi, Vade. Scusami, è che è un po' stretto lì.
It's nearly
Vieni
over.
più in qua. Poi neri io per finire. Che dici? Ma non è vero nulla.
Vengeance, nobody cares.
Ah, vessa. Devo fare meno a fare. Oh!
Get up quickly. Get up. She's injured. She won't.
Preso? No, per culo. E correre. Pazzo.
You're close.
Morto. No, non è morto. È morto o non è morto? Ah, è morto, sì. Non fa più. Non blocca più. Paura. Ah, sei morto. Porca sassa. Ehi, va fanculo. Va fanculo. No, perché ho voluto Y? Non volevo difendermi.
They're come for you.
E muore il loro due. Già sai. Così.
Finish this.
Però. Vai.
The better fight.
Ok. Ah, fanculo. È morto. E lasciati andare. Oh, bravo. Affanculo, faccia di cazzo così. Ora ho scoperto la B. È finita. Ai. Oh, culo. Olle. Posto? Sembra di sì. Apriamo l'altra porta. Che cazzo? Abbiamo i simboli. SX e... Prima, tipo una pinza vecchia. Del genere, no? Dei fabbri per prendere polini. Lei.
However you come to the gold-covered bridge that leads to Hell, you may find it guarded by a giantess. She will ask your name.
Se quello di prima.
She will ask your lineage. She will ask
Oh, non è
your
lui. Non
business.
è lui.
The Northmen tell of the warrior woman Brynhild, who leapt into fire and
Brunhild.
rode to Hell to join her slain love Sigurd. And is challenged by the giantess.
Sigfrido. Cos'era S? SX è il fiocco del cancro al seno delle donne. Quello che mi ricorda. La solidarietà. Andare oltre, credo, dall'acqua. Allora, dovrò prenderli da qui. Anche da prima, in simboli. Come il pestigno fantasma. Ok. Una concentrazione incredibile, ragazzi. Posso far apparire delle scale. Guarda la sta porta. Ovviamente chiuso. Ah, sono qua i simboli. Ah, però sono troppo qui. C'era una S e la X. Io non posso creare nessuno dei due. Non giro, non so. Forse la S? Tra l'altro mi spunta tutte le S attorno. Ho tutti i simboli attorno quando posso. A me sembra di... Se non mi spunta effettivamente a schermo non lo posso fare. Quindi ecco, è palese però. Scusa. Ah no, aspetta, ma mi sa che sono stupido. Un pirla. Devo guardarla la porta prima. Interagire con la porta. Torniamo indietro. Esattamente. No. Farmi però da qua. Vai. Andiamo con la porta. Ecco. Ora posso andare a...
The journey to Helheim is never a straight one. Each must find their own
Una
path.
cosa poco
Align
fondamentale.
yourself to its sequence. You will find yours.
Sì? Io ho usato un posto migliore sinceramente per fare la X. Secondo me. No, qua ce l'è, quindi è... Niente era su. Essere da qua tipo. Da qua, esattamente. Là c'è proprio sopra attiri proprio la polese da qui, quindi da tutto che l'azione devo usare, scusami. Poi sa che posso fare la shortcut. Che cosa? E così lui prendere nel tetto da... Ah, no, era per questo.
Hela possesses large dwelling places in Helheim. Tall are her walls, high are her gates. The name of her dish is hunger.
Ah,
Her knife is famine.
is
On
here.
her threshold all will stumble. Her bed is called
Letto di
sick
morte.
bed, and her bed hangings are called flames
Mira
of a
fuori.
funeral
Bella.
pyre.
Bei nomi, complimenti.
They say she is easy to
Guarda che
recognize,
io
half black
era per metà di
and
quello.
half the color of flesh.
Uso
Her
e via.
face, menacing and grim.
Le descrizioni ho più voglia di andarci, devo dire, sì. Proprio invogliato ad andarci. E da qua vedo la X. Lo so. Apriamo un'altra porta. Gioco delle porte. Ah, che bello. Era fatto troppo bene il gioco del film, Guarda, una passerella perché così.
The gate is opening.
Incontra per la prima volta Hela. Ah, dov'è? Che è?
Sit. It's coming.
That
Non la posso
song
vedere.
again.
Is it? Is it? Is it?
It's Hela.
Yes, the source of the darkness. It's coming. This is your moment.
Questo non è.
I'm
Ah,
sorry.
è lei?
I can't watch this.
What are you doing? You're showing weakness. You're not a warrior. You're a disgrace.
Grazie.
The gods will punish you for this. Pick up the sword. Pick it up. Fight the darkness. Fight it.
She's scared. She's scared.
Get up. Get up. Get up and fight.
Gli si è rotta la spada. E ora?
Stormy seas and lost souls.
Forse in sogno, dicono che
She's dreamt of this
sono visioni
before.
dei nostri ricordi, pensieri e timore
They say dreams are visions of our
Eterno.
memories, thoughts and fears,
Questo che è
as seen by
un
her
mondo
in her
plasmato
eye.
dagli incubi di Senua.
But what if each one of us is always dreaming, even when awake, and we only see what our inner eye creates for us?
Che scatti sta facendo qui?
Is this what hell is? A world shaped by Senua's nightmares. Maybe that's why people feared seeing the world through her eyes. Because if you believe that Senua's reality is twisted, you must accept that yours might be too.
You failed the gods. You're pathetic.
Madonna, tu. Provato, mi ha rotto la spada.
Cursed. What were you thinking? Did you really think you could win?
Ma lei è quello che
How
rutta.
stupid can you be?
So stupid.
Everyone hates her. She's cursed.
Lo so io.
The shadow.
Look at you. A warrior.
What the
Worthless.
fuck?
Weak. Pathetic. Go on. Feel sorry for yourself. Because there is no one left to do that for you.
Everywhere. You failed. What's that?
Take it. If you're too much of a coward to fight, then end the suffering.
Ah, bella calda anche, vedi?
Broken and lost. Just like your sword.
Come on.
Che faccio? Ah! Bel tatuaggio.
Why go on when you give everything and face that which torments you, only to find that it is worse than you could have imagined? Why go on? Is it really so weak to ask this? Or are we just so afraid of the honest answer that we do not dare pose the question? Sometimes the answer lies in a memory, a feeling, a song.
It's not real. It's true.
Ah, ok. Ho utilizzato una ferita.
Listen to
E sembra che c'è un taglio qua. Vedi? Un taglio bello.
It's not real. It is real. It's a trick. Don't trust it. Maybe you're already dead.
Who are you?
Potrebbe essere, vedete che sono già morto.
It's a trick. She knows it's a trick. He's already dead. He can't be here. It's impossible.
Come to me. Please.
The light. Go towards the light. It's him. There he is. It can't be him. It's just a trick. It's in your mind. No, he's here. It's in your mind. It's real. What's happening?
Nella mia mente, mo scopriamo se è nella mia mente o no. Vediamo che sto correndo. Come? Guarda lì.
There it is. You're imagining. It's Dylan. He's gone. You were too slow. How could
E
you?
io ti uso, ho capito, tutta rotta. Niente.
Ignore the pain. I told you it was to trick you.
Ah, cazzo ride quella lì.
Where are you going?
No, aspetta, devo saltare così.
See, there's nothing to follow. Come
Ale.
on.
Sì, Senua.
Before she first met him, she was not in a good place. Just a teenager, but not like the others. Barely functioning, she rarely left the house.
Chiama Zimba, il suo
Her
padre,
father
no?
Zinbal made sure of that. Only occasionally did she venture out on her own, collecting firewood and herbs. Errands out in the Orkney plains. That was her world. Like this one. Barren and lonely.
Alieno. Cosa qui? No. Ah, forse lo giro come un coglione, ho capito. Pensavo ci fosse una runa. Non è sopra. Oddio Leon. Non so che un pezzo qua per caso. Per andare anche là. Mia mamma.
Senua, there will be times that you will feel alone and exhausted, like a strange little fish swimming against the tides of the big ocean. But have the faith to let go and let the tide carry you away. Because the whole ocean is your home, and it does not ask you to swim against it.
Ok, mamma, va bene. Seguo la corrente. Come le tartarughe su Nemo.
It's already disappeared. Nothing lives here, not even you. It's in your mind. You think you can see it, but it's in your mind. There he was. The lone figure of a boy. Sword play under the shade of a tree. She remembers the first time she saw him. To her young eyes, he moved as if dancing. And the world danced with him. The gloom lifted. And for the first time in years, she felt a ray of hope.
He's there, under the tree. You can see him. Come, you have to keep
Dillian gasping.
Io scusa, no? Sono scomparso. Faccio una porta bloccata da dei simboli. Nel dubbio la tocco prima. A me è perfetto, mi
The
sono messo nulla.
Northmen tell of a great hero. His name is Sigmund. His father's hall was built around a great tree, and one day, Odin comes and thrusts a sword into the tree, a gift to whomever can release it. Many try, but the sword only comes out at Sigmund's touch. His brother-in-law, King Siggeir, wants it, but Sigmund refuses him, so King Siggeir plots revenge. He invites Sigmund and his brothers to a feast, but when they arrive, they are met with an army, not a warm welcome.
Minchia.
King Siggeir captures Sigmund and his brothers, steals his coveted sword, and readies them
Ah,
for
lascia il
execution.
cazzo. Il gran fratello. Oh, non è un simbolo. Non devo fare neanche un cazzo concentrandomi. La spada. Andare a prendere la spada, quindi. Praticamente non c'è un cazzo. Qui c'è un'altra runa. Andiamo. Un po', con questa natura però. Ti posso di qua?
Death for Sigmund and his brothers seems certain. But the king's wife is Sigmund's sister, and she begs for mercy and implores the king to chain them up instead. He agrees. Not for mercy, though, but because he plans an even more cruel and lingering death. Chained to a tree in the forest that night, a she-wolf comes and devours one of Sigmund's brothers. She returns, ravenous, night after night, until only Sigmund is left. The next day, Sigmund's sister sends a servant with honey to smear on Sigmund's face. But to what end? Well, that night, when the she-wolf appears again, you'll never guess what happens.
No, sono curioso adesso, che è successo? E poi no, ma se il re era fratello di Sigmund. Pure la sorella era cioè pure la regina, la sorella di Sigmund, ho detto no. Era un incesto gigante. Ho capito male, scusa. Ugo. Ma non c'è un cazzo nel buio, quindi. Direi di continuare. C'è qualcosa di là? C'è un'altra runa. Mi sa che la vedevo anche l'uno di là. Credo, no. No, un altro passaggio proprio.
As the she-wolf licks the sweet honey from Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free. After his escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. But their blood is weak and corrupted, and they're put to death by Sigmund. So his sister hatches a new plan, one that is cold of heart and pure of blood.
Ok. E la prima R di
As the she-wolf
2. No,
licks the
basta,
sweet
basta,
honey
basta,
from
niente.
Sigmund's face, he bites the wolf's
Di 2.
tongue. The she-wolf pulls away, but Sigmund holds on. The chains break, and he is free.
Vabbè, ci
After
passiamo
his
di là.
escape, Sigmund lives like us, hidden in the forest. His enemy, King Siggeir, believing him dead, as his sister plots revenge. And for vengeance to succeed, even the great Sigmund needs help. So she sends her sons to him. Their blood is weak and corrupted. They're put to death.
È spuntato qui,
So his sister hatches him.
questa parte. Sì. Così non c'è un cazzo. Sì. Ok. Dove erano quelle 2 rune che mi sono perso?
Day after day, Watching from afar, she mimicked him, perfecting her own secret dance. Wishing those fleeting moments of light would stretch out to last forever.
Sigmund's sister trades shapes with a sorceress, and in disguise, she lies with her own brother. She gives birth to a son.
Mi hanno confermato questa cosa.
After a time, she sends him to the forest to Sigmund. He tests the boy and finds him strong and fearless, and so they go to take their vengeance on King Siggeir. But luck is not on their side. They're captured, and Siggeir has them buried alive.
Punto, beh, molto bene. Vedremo come è andata a finire.
No, it's a trick. It's an illusion. It's not real. Do you really? You want to believe it's real?
La Madonna. Oh, che bello.
Where are you going? Where is she going? What is she?
Ho il rossetto adesso.
You can't even fight. It's just deception.
How does he so effortlessly court the world and bliss? If only she could do the
Ma che
same.
guarita.
See the world through eyes anew
Non c'è, non lo so.
and dance with it, just like he does.
Spero non ci sia nulla da queste parti. Non credo. È bello. Peccato che è tutto finto.
What's your name?
Senua.
I haven't seen you before.
I don't leave home much.
Oh, Zenua's daughter.
I have to go.
Wait. Who taught you to fight like that?
No one.
No one.
Well, I watched you, and
You learnt all of that from watching me? You should become a warrior, you know.
me?
I'm Dillian. I'm here for the warrior trials. Come and watch. And bring your sword.
Essere rotto.
You can't put it into words. That moment when you look into the eyes of the one who is supposed to reassure you, make you feel safe. It only takes an instant. Fear swallows you before you have a chance to make sense of it. And darkness becomes a part of who you are. But her world changed the day the Northmen took him from her. Senua knows that there's no going back to how things were. That there's nothing to go back to at all.
Stay still, stay quiet, hide, don't tell her.
Their gods can see into your mind. They will use this power to destroy you.
They won't stop me. I can still feel him.
Whatever's left of him, they will never let him go.
I'm not gonna let him rot here.
You're the one rotting here.
Leave me alone.
You will die here.
No.
And all your suffering will have been for nothing.
Cazzata, eh.
Dillian? Is that you? I'll find you, my love. I promise.
see him?
You want to believe it.
Is he
He's
there?
not real.
Is he there?
You're alone in these mountains.
Is that Delia?
Nothing lives here. You won't
Survive.
You met him.
Ridono tanto, no? Facci di merda.
Maybe it's a sign, the tree.
What's he trying to tell you?
He's waiting for you by the
Cazzo
tree.
di spada, una runa. Ah, c'era una runa però.
As Sigmund and Sinfjotli are being buried alive, Sigmund's sister throws an armful of straw into the grave mound. Hidden in the straw is Sigmund's sword, the gift of Odin. They cut their way out of the grave mound and set fire to Siggeir's hall. The king burns to death. Sigmund calls to his sister to come out so that she may live and be honored. She does come out, but only to tell him the truth. That she had slept with him, her brother, to beget a strong avenger. I am not fit to live, she says, and walks back into the fire.
Cadroia.
Strike vengeance from your heart, Senua, as there is always a heavy price to pay.
Ora ci di nuovo una R. Quindi i puntini separano una storia da un'altra, può essere. O forse no. E facci dopo quei due che mancano, avanculo. Questo sarebbe il pezzo di spada di prima o un altro? Proprio un altro. Quale? Un'altra. Niente.
And here is the end of Sigmund's story. He was a fierce and great warrior who fought many battles. But one day, an old man came onto the battlefield. Although shadowed by a hood, Sigmund saw that he only had one eye. The man raised his spear, and Sigmund struck at it with his sword, but the sword shattered into pieces. Sigmund then knew that this was Odin, and thus that victory could not be his. He bowed his head and accepted his end. Dying, he tells his wife that she is with child, and that her son will one day make a great weapon out of the fragments of his sword. The sword named Gram.
Ok, quindi noi prendiamo Gram. Un altro pezzo di spada. L'alta salita, andiamo qua. Ok. Io torno giù su. Ah, no, aspetta, raga. La spada.
Take it. A sword. Take it. Dillian left it for you. Take it. Take it. Take it.
Senua, torna a tirare.
It's a trick. It's a trick. It's ending. It's coming from there and there. Oh, what are they?
Ora servono qualcosa.
She started something.
What's happening?
Senua, imagine a sword that can slay gods.
Ok, si è Gamro. O Gram.
Its name is Gramr. It was forged by the god of all Northmen, Odin, and gifted to Sigmund, a great warrior.
I need this sword. It's important. Can you help me?
The sword appears whole, but it is an illusion. It shattered into shards long ago. It is said a great warrior can reforge Gramr by answering the trials of Odin, one for each shard. The roots of the Tree of Death will take you to new lands, where you will face the trials.
Go to the shards. Go to the shard.
Questo è l'ultimo della prima.
Find it. It's the metal.
Parto di qua che è il primo che ho visto.
Find it. The metal. The runes. You need that.
Vediamo cosa
symbol.
succede.
Find it. There it is. Focus. There's the shard. Focus. Focus. Use your eyes. Look. Get closer.
Ti appare un frammento in mezzo?
Go to it. It's not safe. Don't go near
I
it.
want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Balder. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
Ok. Posto? Oh! Effettivamente questo non mi sembra un albero. Giusto la porta con un simbolo.
Bridge. You've come this far, but the bridge is broken. There's no way you can fix it. What do you do now, son?
Fatevi i cazzi vostri. No, ve lo faccio vedere cosa faccio.
What is it? What does it see? Get closer. You want to see. Careful, it's not safe. Trust us. Where are we? What is this? It's the same. It's another world. It's lighter. It's nicer. I like it here.
Ah, faccia vostra, stronzi.
Can we stay? Let's stay here. The bridge. It's not broken. It's fixed. What happened? The bridge is fixed. Let's
La
cross
chiave
it.
del bridge.
The Northmen tell
Porco
this
due,
story
schippate-
about the death of Balder. It begins with
Ora ho
dark
schippato una storia intera.
Night after night, Balder dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Balder's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness. Swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Balder's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Andiamo tutte cazzate.
Dillion is in there. Don't forget. You can feel
Ok, la F è storta.
You need the runes to fight Dillion. You need Dillion. He's waiting for you.
Aspetta che non lo voglio tirare giù.
He's close.
Questo punto.
It's about you. He's close. He loves you. Calling you. Dillion. Dillion, we're here. Dillion. We're nearly here.
Ecco qua. Perché in questa realtà, sì, come chiamarla, porte sono chiuse, non so. E c'è una catena.
Okay, she can't. Open the gate. It's locked. Try harder. She can't.
Poi guarda, il lucchetto, vedo che ci va.
She will. She'll find a way. She wants
Che questa, vediamo.
the secret.
Così sì. Ok, devo riguardare nella maschera, ok, va bene. Immaginavo, E siamo tornati nella merda. Però non lo posso dire perché ho passato questo.
The gate is open. Go through the gate. Go through it. It's dangerous.
E c'è aperto e quell'altro.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
Ah, sì, diciamo che è aperto. Sradicata, però vabbè. Quella. E quella è aperta.
Nobody will love her now.
Can you remember what love feels like?
Look what happens to the things she loves.
She destroys the thing she loves.
Non posso andare da un'altra parte. Sembra un cazzo, insomma, sta parte. Come per adesso.
Just like it strangled him.
Per ora non serve un cazzo. Non c'è nulla. Quindi vediamo un'altra porta. E un'altra maschera.
Dillian, there he is. There he is.
Farà sparire questo
Quick, find a way. Find him.
albero. Amo.
Dillian,
Ma
don't
dice.
lose him. Way too many times.
You always let him disappear.
Where is he?
Where's he gone?
We're in the wrong world. He's not here. She's in the tree.
He's not in this world.
He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
The dark.
The dark world.
E
The world once seemed so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making.
qui c'è la M.
Dillian taught her to see
È
first.
sempre dopo la B, quindi mi sa che di questo
To peek
ricordo
through the
possono
cracks and see
essere,
the
può
worlds
essere.
of colour stretching away from the gloom. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
But he comes to no harm, whatever
Ah,
they do.
ok.
The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Baldur's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young."
Niente.
Oh dear.
Quindi Loki la ingula. Questa porta sa che è chiusa perché è chiusa. La catena non l'avevo vista.
Dillian saved you from them.
Però ora posso aprire questo.
Dillian undoes the curse.
What does it feel like to feel a love so strong?
Tanto la F è dentro perché. Solo è dentro. Ok, ho aperto anche questa porta. Ma continua a non esserci un cazzo. Direi di sì.
Do you remember what it was to touch him?
Allora. Oh, e la F.
He was the only one. You can't go up there.
Qui no.
Not in this world. No, not in this.
This world.
You can't.
Ho capito un po', ho capito. Ombra, questo, non mi pare.
He was the only one that really loved her. He did love her.
Sta F.
Do you remember him whispering in your ear? He saved you.
Ombra.
Saved you. Loves you. You owe him. His love keeps you strong.
No. Ombra qua, no? Bene, poi c'è la ombra.
Dillian's in the tower. He's there.
Funziona. L'unica cosa che abbiamo formazione.
Dillian saved her.
Ah,
You
aspetta.
owe your life to
Caglia.
You owe everything to him. You've got it.
È a posto.
Why isn't he here? He's gone. He's in the dark world. He's gone to the dark world. You're in the wrong world.
Io ho capito, ne provo a aprire la porta qua, posso?
Without you.
Non servirà a niente anche se apro qua. Quest'altra è chiusa. Torniamo nel mondo brutto. Non di qua di là.
You were beautiful. You couldn't see the darkness within you.
Non c'è più la catena.
There he is. Where are you taking
He's
him?
up there. He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there. Find the way. She can do it.
Olè.
You're nearly there. She can find the way. You're cursed.
La porta barra.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon.
His love has taught
Loki replies, "Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands." And Hud throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Hud is slain.
Minchia.
She knew best. She thought she had light within her when she has only. She is pure darkness.
E un'altra. È la penultima questa. No,
The
terza.
Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames.
Madonna.
When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies.
Killed him with your love because
She's
he
put next to
believed
her
in
husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Ho capito.
Your curse has claimed Dillion.
Years had passed since she left her father.
He didn't know.
She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillion. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love.
You have no chance of love now.
But the shadow of darkness never let her go.
Again.
She was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past. And Dillion. Her future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Dillion doesn't know who killed him, but we do.
Helheim.
Wasting your time. You have no time for this. Speed up. These rooms mean nothing. It's all part of
Così fosse una.
trials to distract you.
Una in realtà.
And now they're going to watch you fall. What if these trials mean nothing? Laughing at you. What if they take you no closer to Dillion? About Dillion, and you're letting this get in the way. What if they are just to tire you out, to make you weak before the battle?
Guarda di là. Oh, eccola là. Questa è la penultima.
Overcome with grief, the gods send Hermod to ride to Hell and ask Hela to let Balder return home. All the gods are weeping, he says. Are they? Asks Hela. We shall see if he is truly missed. If everything in the world will weep for him, he shall go back to the gods. But if even one thing refuses, Balder stays with me. The gods send messengers everywhere. Weep for Balder, weep him out of hell. And everything wept. Men, beasts, earth, stone, trees, metal,
Antessa in
everything,
una grotta.
except for a giantess they found in a cave. Balder was never my friend, she says. Let hell keep what she has.
What does it feel like?
The Northmen say that the giantess must have been Loki in disguise.
Dillion saved her. You owe your life to Dillion. You owe everything to him.
Guarda, apro questa porta così nel mondo di merda. Andarci di qua. Nel mondo di me e la porta è è aperta. E non è chiusa. Aspetta, c'è la S? Oh, immagino sarà fuori da... Poi c'è l'ultima runa. Ma poi non è l'ultima. Ah sì, è l'ultima. Oaso.
Dillian didn't believe in the curse. Dillian believed in you. Look what happens to the things you love. The curse cannot be undone.
Passiamo all'esterno. Infatti la porta è distrutta adesso. Mi posso tirare giù. Questa piattaforma è via.
Things that are most precious to you. Didn't deserve this. What did she do? She could
E la luna sta dall'altra parte. Anche la Z mi sa dall'altra parte. Quindi dico. Perché che tre
Was it
sono
worth it? You're still
Nell'altro
alive and
mondo.
Dillian's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead. How does that make you feel?
davanti. Oh beh.
He didn't believe that she was cursed. He saved you when everyone else turned their backs.
Ah no, è al contrario, devo farlo da fuori. Ecco fatto. Rimane la
What
friccia.
if this is pointless?
What are you doing?
Allora mi piglio
Did you think you could make this work?
l'ultima.
You keep seeing
The Northmen tell how the gods punished Loki for Baldur's death. They captured him and took him to a cave. They fetched his 2 sons and turned one into a wolf, and he ripped his brother apart. The gods used Loki's own son's entrails to tie him down and turned these bonds to iron and dangled a poisonous serpent over his face so that its venom would drip onto him. Each time the venom drips onto Loki's face, he writhes in agony. The Northmen say that is the cause of earthquakes. A reminder, perhaps, that if even gods must accept death, then so must we.
Remember Dillian?
What do you remember?
Do you remember the sound of his voice?
La friccia. Fuori. No, qua c'era la M.
He didn't believe that she was cursed.
He saved you when everyone else turned their backs.
Ok, siamo qua sotto.
What if they're all about wasting your time, just delaying minute by minute by minute?
Ok, quindi la porta aperta.
Think she's doing?
Ecco fatto.
You're special.
Bravo.
They mean nothing.
Le. La porta aperta.
The gods are just
Quindi questo ricordo è finito? Maybe. Oh, è questo il ponte che ci piace. Un asse. L'ho spesa nel nulla. Vieni, vieni. Ma io ho colpa tua, incula te.
Very, very careful.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Zinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see, and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, had to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
Be quick. Be quick. Careful. Breathe.
Angulo.
Be very, very careful.
You've come this far, don't let him slip away.
It's a narrow bridge. And there's a long way
E
to
Leon, dammi un abbraccione, guascone. No, saluta, fatta sotto della fede. Gioca la sfida frammento della torre. Ok, questa era una. Mi sa che ogni frammento una sequenza di rune.
Senua,
Vedo.
your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight?
Oh, se non penso.
But you give up the beautiful world. You, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares. Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
Ok.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Ok, qui.
It's done. You did it.
But there's more. There's more.
You're tired, but you have to keep going.
There's still more.
There's always more.
Perché c'è ancora? Aspetta, ci sto andando un attimo.
Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40 and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
This place feels... It's... creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it? Where are we? Turn back. This is wrong. This has to be wrong. This place stinks. It's disgusting.
It smells like death.
I can't breathe.
Can you see it?
Hideous.
The light.
Go towards it.
He's in the house.
Find.
He's going in.
He's disappearing.
Dicendo che non c'è neanche nulla a quell'inizio.
The air
Where's it gone? Keep going.
How do you find
Può
it?
essere.
It's just a trial.
It's just another test.
You just have to solve it, and then you will find him.
Then you
Forse era
will
questa una luna.
succeed.
He's so close.
Just one.
Puntino bianco a
little
cazzo.
test to do.
Punto bianco a capo. Vabbè.
You can almost reach him.
You can almost see him.
Un albero. Però adesso in questa parte non c'è. Non voglio proprio. Va bene.
It's a test.
Vabbè, in questa parte non penso.
Dillian will
Non
help me.
nulla. Aspetta, invece c'è una. Dove devo andare io lì? Sì. Dove devo andare io? Fino al collo mi sta arrivando.
The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it?
Mmm.
No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. For the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister.
Non ci fosse nulla per
They
davvero
just
di.
laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing,
In realtà c'è un cazzo un po' di qua,
and they knew that she was not like them.
Un cazzo un po' di qua, effettivamente. Ne sono venuta. Dove devo andare? Sono arrivato da qui. Di qua. Ma non mi pare, no. Posso andare qui ma non serve a nulla. No, un cazzo proprio. Quindi ho cannato qualcosa di là. Sarebbe da dire. Che cosa? Così che ho mancato. Ah, mentre ho posto la strada. Pensi c'è da correre. Ma poi attraverso questo porto. Non non credo. Altra cosa, ferri qua.
Senua.
The bridge. It's broken. Fix it. You have to fix it.
Ma ci sto provando,
How
amiche
are you
mie.
going to fix it? You can't get to the house until the bridge is fixed. You must. Now you have to find him. Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this trial.
It doesn't finish until you get to the house.
Before he disappears, Senua.
You have to get in.
Vedo, dare l'angolazione giusta per arrivare al ponte. Ponte è qui. Spero che sono nella house. Più pietre, quindi poi sarà devo salire qua su. Però non posso fare di qua. Ma c'è una scala lì. Lì però. Come stracazzo ci arrivo là. Devo passare un po' un pega, però. Prima, quindi devo per forza andare di là. Il cazzo. Devo riparare questo ponte. Finale. Cosa devo fare? Andare giù tipo. Da che è più a metà che devo tenere. Oh,
The Northmen speak of a death moon.
il padrone contro uno,
A
per
light
davvero.
shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm And first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farmhands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
Tra l'altro la runa, sono felice, ma
You did it. Shit.
l'ha fatta.
It's not done yet. Just a
Cazzo,
small piece of the puzzle.
guarda che... Quando sembra una merda. Ah, aspetta. Ok. Parte, c'è la scala intatta. Ah,
You found a way.
To climb the tower.
The ladder.
Quick. What now?
You can see it.
ho messo un po' a ricordarmi dei portali in questa maniera, però.
Bridge.
Oh, e da qua posso arrivare al ponte. Oh, fatta.
Did it.
You fixed the bridge.
She fixed it.
You passed the trial. Get to the house.
Done. You succeeded.
Succeeded. Manca l'altra runa, sarà nella casa. Era la prima tanto in teoria. Questa era la prima di. Sì, la prima di 2. Siamo a est. Tecnicamente. Quando il gioco ha salvato. Veramente dentro allora.
Senua,
Sì, dimmi.
come to me.
Ci sto
Where are
provando.
you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there? Come out if you are.
È una porta.
Where is he? Find him.
You have to find him.
The runes.
Focus.
They're coming for me.
It's Dillian, go to him. Dillian, go to him. He's trying
Queste
to
bestie, dove cazzo sono finite?
There it is. It's close. It's close. Move away. Let us see
It
the
is.
focus. Run! Run now!
Ho preso quello trovato. Chiedo se era la strada giusta o non c'è una strada giusta. Alzati. Ok.
There it is. It's close. Run now! It's not safe here. Run!
Senua.
You don't even have your sword. You can
To find one more. One done, Senua.
find the other symbol. You're lost.
Go towards it. Focus. Focus. Look.
Ok, la devo trovare.
Look at you. Don't let it see you. It's coming. Move away.
Non lo vedo, ho capito.
Where are you?
Oh. Sto veramente un botto quella camera. Questo era di prima. Ma non è vero questo fuoco, dai! Ah, so che sarà un po' lungo. E loro vengono di lì. Guardi.
There it is. It's close. Run now! Run! It's not safe here. Run! Senua, you don't have your sword. You came through the wrong door. How are you going to fight? Where's your sword? You want to defend yourself. What is that creature? You can't defend yourself. It's Dillian. Find the creature. Where's Dillian? Where are we? I can't find you. You're dying. This is what death feels like.
No. Ancora l'ultima, fanculo. È vicinissimo. Posso aprire la porta. No, ho cannato una ruina. Merda. Ho finito l'acqua, tra l'altro.
Senua!
Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. That doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
E siamo trovati qua. Purtroppo senza una runa.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What to do with the sword? What if
Sai in quel
the sword
labirinto?
will never be yours?
Probabilmente sì.
What
Vai.
if this is the end? It's
E
just a trick.
palle.
It's just a pointless test. You've been fooled before, you could be fooled again. You're being tested. You don't know. It's just their game.
Si vede.
You never know which way it's going to go.
Cioè, a meno che non sbagli. Piano una sequenza per frammento, anche se credo proprio piano. Vediamo.
A king in the north forced the dwarves to make a sword that would never fail and never rust, and that would slice through iron and stone and bring victory to its bearer. But the angry dwarves cursed it. It would be the death of a man every time it was drawn.
Ah.
And it would be the death of the king. Let me tell you about the sword Tyrving.
Perfect.
I don't recognize this place. Where are we? Where is she?
It feels wrong. Where are we now? Burial mound. So strange that we go to such lengths to bury death. Something so very ordinary, inevitable. It's as if we conspire to hide death, because we have no answer for it. But when it comes,
Facciamo la
it
prima rulla.
forces itself onto our friends or loved ones.
La X.
Then comes the reckoning.
Senua,
Quella sotto? Ok.
you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior.
Come l'ho
Her
perso?
name is
Con la
Hela,
S
the
sicuramente.
daughter
Sì.
of a berserker, born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword Tyrving.
Vediamo la spada, scusa, se la usa muore. Vai. E la prima è andata. Ancora 3 in questo segmento. E ripeto, una corsa più corsa mi sarebbe dispiaciuto. Hobbit. Rolla. E nemmeno con niente. Amo.
Don't go in there. Go in. You have to go in. Take the torch. It's too dark. Take it. This will help you. Careful. You have to be able to see.
Olè.
Who's there?
Bello, arrivederci. Oh, pazzi? Non si vede una bega.
Dillian, I'm here. I'm here for the trials. Like when we first met, remember?
Era posizionato per andare dritto. Come qui a destra. Ah, dove te la posso scendere?
There he is. Dillian, there he is. Finally.
You found him. What's wrong? What happened? Can you hear me? Just wait there. I'll find you.
Tanto non esiste manco la corsetta leggera.
This is your mission. Find him. To use everything you have and find him. Get him back. He was just there. How could you lose him? How could she lose him? How could she? Find him.
Non c'era una runa comunque. Qua.
I'll find him.
touch the walls. You don't know what they might do. Was that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices?
Oh, I don't know.
The voice of the dead. Not Dillian. Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him?
I can hear him.
He's getting further away.
Ed è la seconda, perfetto.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
Va bene. Da qui.
The voice is getting louder. Listen, Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen. It's getting louder.
Oh, c'erano altre vie dietro, eh. E che...
Keep going. Senua, follow the voice. You're nearly there. Dillian's voice. It's him. He's going to save you.
Un'altra via mi pare.
Find him.
Oh, non l'avevo accesa questa io. Però
Find another way. It's not working. You have to use your mind. Where can you go? You're failing. Find another way. Think. Focus.
l'altra.
Where's he gone? He's disappeared. You let him slip through your fingers once again. Think
Ah, sempre là.
You have to find another way. There
Ah,
has to be another
scusami.
way.
Peccato. Ah no, devo trovare la parte giù. Da qua in teoria c'era la runa.
You don't recognize it. Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it. She doesn't recognize it. Yes, you do. You know it. She doesn't. Listen, it's not him. It's not him. We told you. We told you it was a trick.
Oh. Ancora. Sto per correre ma è inutile. È chiuso.
That voice doesn't sound like Dillian. What's happening? It's not him. It can't be. What's that sound? The voice is changing. What? That's not Dillian. That doesn't.
Within the burial mound, Herver calls on her father to wake from death and bring her his sword. She says that it is not seemly for the dead in their grave mounds to bear valuable weapons. Her father answers with words of warning. You go to your doom. Baleful runes surround you. You have gone mad. You have lost your mind. Your thoughts are confused. It is dangerous to wake the dead. Like I said, she reminds me of you.
Che cazzo ridi? Piccolo, va bene. Ah. Dritto. Già accesa.
Does everything look the same? Looks the same. Something
clues. What is it? What's different? There's a clue.
La stessa zona di prima. Sai che lo è. Sì.
What's in there? What's in there? What is it? A secret room. There are bars. How do you get in there? How does she get in there? There's no way.
Lo chiedo anch'io.
Find a way. There has to be a way. Find a way. There's always a way.
Grazie.
Don't stop now. Don't give up now. Find a way. You're too close to stop. What's in there? Light the torch. Light it. Look for the torch. Light it. What can you see? It will help you see. Where are we? She has no idea. We're going round in
Cazzo io non ho capito, guardate questi.
You think that sound is Dillian's
Queste
voice?
anzi, che sono voci femminili.
You walked right into their hands. They have you right where they
Ma no, no, fanculo.
How could you? You think that voice is Dillian's? It's not. It's beckoning you to your death. Quiet.
Ok.
He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
Però che cazzo è, voglio anche l'ultima luna. Ok, qua dove vedevo io.
That voice. It's not Dillian.
Ma perché vedo tutto di merda, che fastidio. Lo so, Johnny. Sembra un'inculata.
Does everything look the same? Looks the same. Something's different. Look for clues. What is it? What's different? There's a clue.
Cazzo ne so, è diverso.
Let her think. No. No, don't. Space. She just needs. No. She doesn't think. Don't listen to them. She needs us. She needs us to help her think forever. What are
Siamo
you
come
gonna do
abitate
when the
voi,
torch
guarda.
runs out? Wander around until it gets dark, and then what will you do? You save yourself. There's nothing will come to claim you again. Nothing you can do. Nothing.
Sono tornato alla prima runa. Da destra la. L'ho sentito a destra, però. Ok, sono da qui. Oh. È arrivato tutto di merda. Va bene. Io vado nella zona rossa perché è quella giusta. Non so se voglio andare lì.
Senua.
Perché devo andare lì? Perché non c'è un altro posto dove andare. Mi manca una runa però, eh. E vibra un botto il controller qui. Significa qui. Andiamo nella zona rossa della morte. Vediamo cosa c'è.
Dillian wants me to face my fears.
Mi manca una runa e mi incazzo. Porca puttana. Dove cazzo era? Fastidio. Ah.
Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods. Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
E quello contro il
I
culo.
am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
Killing you would be too easy. They're taking
Che
your memories
palle
to
però.
torture you. They're taking you from the inside. You're disappearing one memory.
Ho perso 4 rune in totale così.
Every time you remember, it disappears. They're going to take everything. They're not yours anymore. They're going to take everything you have. The memories are ghosts. They belong to the gods, not to you. They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul. They want to
Che dico?
Body, they want your soul. They want your mind. They're going to take it.
The memories were yours, but they're the gods now.
Nothing is yours anymore.
It's disappearing with your memories.
No.
The Northmen say that their Allfather, Odin, gave his eye in exchange for a drink from Mimir's well, the Well of Wisdom. In blindness there can be wisdom. Only by giving can you receive in return. For this reason, I give my life and pass on my stories of the Northmen to you, Senua.
Where am I can't see. Who's there?
Can you hear me? I'm right here. Can't you see me?
No. Help me.
Breathe slow.
It's the darkness.
Stay still. Empty your thoughts. Tell me what you feel.
A breeze.
Good. Then there is a way out.
I can't tell where it comes from.
Yes, you can.
Minchia. Tutto così, veramente. Fatto bene a lasciarla venuta.
They've gone.
I'm still here.
It's so quiet. So dark.
It's okay. Listen to your own breath. Feel it rise and fall.
Cioè, qua se non ne perdo una è incredibile,
Be
guarda.
aware of everything you hear and feel. Let your senses guide you.
Altro.
I can't go on. Lillian?
Find a way. I'm not leaving you here.
Solo se riesco a trovarne una sono felice.
I think I'm
Vado
somewhere
solo
else
adesso.
now. The breeze has gone.
Use all of your senses. Let the world speak to you. What do you hear?
I hear water.
Go to it.
È un cazzo.
I've reached the water.
Good. That's your way out. Follow it upstream.
Al contrario, quindi. È andata dall'altra parte.
So sorry. I thought I left this all behind.
Don't be sorry. It's not your fault.
He was right. It's inside of me. It won't let me go.
Senua, My father. He taught me the hardest battles are fought in the mind, not the sword. You're no coward. You proved that to me in the warrior trials. This is just another battle. You can beat it.
This isn't your bed.
No che non posso
You don't have to
correre.
help me.
I want to. Besides, you are going to be a great warrior one day. You need people like you.
Okay. I'll do my best.
I know what you're thinking. He's not really here. It seems there's no escaping the past in this place. And so she's forced to relive it. To what end?
There is a house. I don't know what's inside.
Don't be afraid.
Madonna.
Dillian, there's something in here.
Do you see it?
No.
Then it cannot see you. Quietly move past it, one step at a time.
Ma che ca-
It's not following me.
Leave it behind and keep moving forwards.
Quando finisce questa cosa? Sto uscendo. Porco cazzo. Che schifo sono.
There's more of them. I think they're moving.
You're breathing too fast.
I'm scared.
Listen to the sound of your breath. In and out. In and out. It will pass. You can do this, Senua.
Cagadosso, guarda. Pressione via. Piegati. Ok. Non manco una runa per adesso, Devi vedere.
I think I'm in a house. It stinks of death.
The darkness is testing you. But you are in control.
A well. There's a well.
Don't turn back. You're getting close.
Che pozzo? Oh, una luce. E porca puttana, sono quelle qua sotto sono, vaffa, frega loro.
Help me.
Guarda che schifo.
Come to me, Senua.
Oh, via.
Lillian, is that you? I can see a light.
Yes. I can see you too.
Oh, posso correre. Mi mette molte virgolette, però posso farlo. Figlio, fammi vedere di nuovo. Oh,
She could spend
completato, che
hours,
felicità.
days even, trapped within herself, in the dark.
Che scrocchio che ha fatto.
You see me?
Oh, sono pulitissimo in faccia.
Yes.
Your eyes were open, but you were gone.
And when it finally let her go, she could be anywhere, with no memory of how she got there.
When it comes for me, I have no power over it.
But here, for the first time, someone was there to help.
But I heard your voice. You brought me back.
You found your own way back. All you needed was a little help. A little hope.
Ok. Ah, che bello vedere.
You've done it. You did it. The warrior trials. Go get the
Il
sword.
rumore dell'acqua si è rotto o cosa va?
You have to get the sword.
With grammar reforged, you will have Odin's blessing to walk, a goddess, into the halls of Helheim and challenge Hela as an equal.
So Dillion was helping me. And the sword will lead me to him.
Tutto il giro di
Like when
nuovo?
we first met.
Sì. Però in totale ho perso 4 rune. No. Sì. 2 lì e una qui. È qui, vabbè, quell'altra è est. E qua c'è tutte F, una S, una S. all'albero e chiudiamo. Anzi, prendo la spada e poi chiudo. Devo poterla prendere adesso, no? Poi affrontiamo Hela.
Dillion gave her the strength to pass the warrior trials.
Stai il
She
ground
saw a way out.
all'albero.
To leave her past behind and become a warrior in Dillion's clan.
Con l'albero. Dai, prendi la mattina sera.
By the gods of darkness. Leave it.
No, il cazzo.
He left it here. He wants me to take it.
You will pay a
Vabbè la spada là.
price
No,
for
si è
this.
spenta. Well shit. No, di nuovo buio.
But years later, with Zinbel's parting words still haunting her, the darkness came back with a vengeance. A plague.
Dillion?
Everyone suffered.
My father was not supposed to die like this.
Do you see it clearly now, Senua? The suffering you've caused.
This is your fault. You brought this plague to us. You have blood on your hands.
They're coming for you now.
They're coming.
They're coming to get to you.
Che la spada fica però.
Hold your heavy strike. Hold it. Hold the heavy strike. Hold your heavy. Unleash the sword.
Non devo fare l'attacco pesante?
She's going to die. No, she isn't.
Io non posso non mi fa focussare.
The main focus is building. It's building.
Ah, non devo focussare.
You won. Focus. Focus.
È fisso i meme.
Focus.
Oh.
There's nowhere to run to.
In the sea of corpses,
Continuo.
the corpse waved through itself over the ones I loved. The ship broke up under them. The ship that had sailed to the land of shining fields. Their memorials stone a secret. Come not here in the sun. Come not with a sword. Come not crying over a naked corpse. Come not with disturbed mind.
She's lost. She doesn't know where she's trying to get to. Is there any escape?
Do you hear the suffering, Senua? Does your precious gift of sight let you see the souls that rot here in this sea of corpses? Do you feel the blood running cold on your skin? Do you hear their endless cries? Do you smell their putrid wounds? They were once brothers, sisters, and loved ones. And look at what you have done to them. All because you were a coward, because you ran from your curse instead of facing it. When you turned your back on your father, Zinbel, you turned your back on the gods and let the darkness wreak havoc on your people. Why must they pay for your heresy?
Venuto per schivare, ciccio.
It's not over. It's not over. She's hurt. She won't make it.
Fa prego. Oh, di nuovo. Ma fa frega. Fregati. 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 La ragazza no, fregati.
Take him down. Take him down. You want it. Focus.
Fanculo. A merde. Sbagliato. Facevo sempre Y, io non mi dico. Va bene. Faccio la parata perfetta, posso orco cazzo. Lascio darli. Vedi? Su. È morto. 10 di nuovo con questo scudo delle valle. Affanculo. Lo scudo lui. Con il culo.
Who is it? Galina?
Gallina. La gallina, giusto? La mamma.
Do you hear, Senua? Do you hear the voice of your mother, Galina? She calls you, Senua. Go to her. Answer her pitiful call.
Oh no.
Darkness took her life and it will take yours. It's taking you.
Mother! I need you! Help me!
Oh, per una volta vedo bene.
You're both dead. You both surrendered to the voice.
Your dear beloved mother was powerless against the darkness when it came for her. She too had a sight. She too doubted the gods and let the darkness infest her. But she didn't run. She escaped the only way she knew how. She gave her life to the gods. If only you had done the same, the world would have been spared this horror.
Ora li distruggo gli dei.
It's not too late. She's calling for you. Why don't you join her?
Dico. Fanculo.
He's down. Finish it. Finish it. Strike him.
No, aspetta.
Focus now.
Messa di mamita, che cazzo volevi fare? Ma di merda.
You won.
Stessa.
You're strong. Focus.
Un poco troppi. Prega.
You can do this. Focus. Focus now.
Ci
Focus
sono.
this.
Sboro. Ah, figlio di puttana. Ma fregati. Ce l'hai anche tu. Fregati. Fregati. Dai.
Finish this. End it now.
Ciccio, fanculo.
She's ready. You ready, Kate?
La
Remember your
madonna.
training.
Muto A. Muto A.
She's injured. She can still do it. You will die.
Sassa di mamita.
You're close.
Ah, sembra questo mi la piglia in culo con quello. Spiegati. Oh. Invece. Prego per più di puttana. Vieni con scudino. La puttana. Fregati. C'è. E poi affanculo. Fregati. Fregati. Ancora. Ribalto a lui ogni volta.
Take him down. Take him down. Focus now. Focus.
Che focus.
She can ignore the pain.
Fregati.
He's finished.
Abbiamo scudino. Facciamo doppio per il cazzo. Che palle.
Why do you still fight on?
Oh, vattene a fanculo.
Maybe you too should suffer with your brethren in this rot and let your blood seep into the seas and the rivers of hell.
Provo, ci dà.
Isn't that what you deserve?
Ah, sciatim.
Done. Give the darkness what it wants, let it swallow your soul and destroy all that you are. Why are you fighting for someone who is already dead? Just look around you. What hope is there for him, even if his soul could be rescued?
Ma quanti cazzi ne va fuori?
Thank you for what you have done to him, to his friends, to his father.
Fregati. Fregati. Fregati.
He's down. Finish. Watch out.
Ah, un cazzo. Tutta faccia di merda. Ci sto comendo una minchia. Fregati. Oh, sono finiti. Ho perso, davanti di qua.
You're both dead. both surrender to the voices. The darkness
il
has
cazzo
taken
sono nell'oscurità.
Galena and
Un baciuta fino a mo'.
Galena and
You are lost. There's nothing you can do. You're dead. You're both dead. Mother and daughter dead. In the same corpses.
Però dici. Ma non solo, dice un mani. Dici. Ma mi sono addormentato il piede. Che fastidio. Ecco la mamma. Mamma.
I can't fight it anymore. Not on my own.
Fuggi dal mare delle salve.
Where are you, Mother? I want to be with you.
That night, she gave up on her world to follow in the footsteps of her mother, to go to a place where the darkness couldn't reach her.
E se non sveglia. Ah, gli occhi aperti.
Senua. Look at me.
Do you hear them? They're calling for me.
We've lost so many. And I've lost my father. I can't lose you.
You said it. I have blood on my hands.
I didn't say that. You've done nothing wrong.
Symbol was right. Everyone will suffer.
Zimbel is a fake. He is a hateful, bitter liar. He's poison. And his words still haunt you. Who do you trust? Him? Or me? Do you still believe in me, Senua? In us? Come back to me. Please. Don't let this darkness come between us.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. He gave her the sword with which to fight in more ways than one. And she gave him her word, never to surrender. All she needed was a little help, a little hope.
Ok. Ora c'ho la spada ficca e ora posso battere Hela. Speriamo. La prossima volta, quindi dovrei finirlo. Dato quando ho letto durava 7 ore e mezza, ho fatto 2 e mezza, un po' di più oggi. 2 e mezza scorsa volta, deve essere a 5. 2 orette dovrebbero uscirci la prossima volta. E di più, perché è 7 e mezzo. Vedremo. No, basta mica, sono troppo qua. Così mi taglio i capelli. Torniamo al principabile. E notte ciao.